All right, we're back with another episode of AVP, and today I'm joined by personal friend Jason Tay, the fiercest guy on the court that I know. Could you just tell us about yourself for our fans?
Hi, I'm Jason Tay. I'm 41 this year. I play semi-pro pickleball, and and I've just signed a pro contract with SciPick. I'm in the legal profession, so I'm a lawyer by day.
Okay,
What kind of lawyer you are?
We do a bit of corporate and mostly properties and all.
do you have a different persona in your day job, and like when you're training and when you like step on court?
Wow, that's tough, man. I think during the day I'm just a bit chill, and with training and with matches, I think I'm two different person. I think that's what people tell me. Cause like when I turn it on, I turn it on. And
Yeah, from the outside looking in, like you're intense. You look really intense.
Yeah, because matches these days are really tight, and if you have the 15-point scoring, right? If you don't turn the gear up in the beginning, you don't get screwed,
Yeah,
And then
a
you
few
end up-
mistakes and then you're
a few
trailing.
Yeah, and then you win by one, lose by one. I hate losing by one, man. It's painful.
It's the worst
lose,
feeling ever.
Yeah, I rather lose badly than lose by one. Yeah.
Okay, so let's talk about your origin story. How did it all begin? What did you do before pickleball?
I played a lot of tennis before pickleball, and then I got injured.
What injury did you get?
My rotator cuff.
Okay,
Yeah,
what
so
age?
I think about maybe last year and all. Before I hit 40 and all, I had issues with my rotator cuff. I couldn't serve. I couldn't hit overheads. And then the pickleball scene came into Malaysia. I think it all started with PSC. That's when I first started playing pickleball. Yeah.
Wow, I can really relate to that because I played a lot of tennis after COVID time.
Yeah.
And then same thing, I injured my shoulder, could not play competitive anymore. And I was looking for that gap where like I just wanted to get a workout in, network, social, and just laugh on court. And so the more I played pickleball, the more like deeper you get into it. And now I play a lot. I can't stop.
Yeah, I mean, I can resonate with you. I think at this age, like, turning 40 and all, like, it's slightly gentle on the body because, like, we've been playing sports since we were young and I've got a lot of injuries. So I think with pickleball, I do have my injuries, but I think it's slightly more gentle with my body. Yeah.
How was the transition going from tennis to pickleball? Were you skeptical? Or?
I wasn't skeptical, but I just treat it as a workout, and then learning the ropes, like understanding the kitchen game, and you've got the ernies and how to move, everything like that. I mean, it was a gradual transition, but I took some time. I mean, because I need to get used to things, so I watch a lot of YouTube videos.
Are you the kind of person that like does a lot of research?
I try to watch a lot. I try to watch YouTube games like like Ben Johns and all that, like the way he plays, everything like that. Yeah. So I started when PSC opened. I think at that point in time we were playing a lot of tennis with Colin Wong. Yeah. I played with that group. He's one of my tennis groups. He was in one of my tennis groups, and then I think he transitioned to pickleball earlier, and then he introduced pickleball to us, and then that's where the group slowly started picking up pickleball.
Okay, what was that aha moment when you felt, hey, actually I'm pretty good at this?
I still don't think I'm that good yet. I just try.
Talented and humble. Wow.
Long way to go. It's because I'm not drinking, maybe.
Maybe. Few drinks in, you're like, yeah, I'm the best. The good stuff.
Yeah.
So that persona on court,
Yeah.
what does it mean when you say you switch it on? What goes through your mind?
I just want to, like, sometimes when you play team events or when you play, for example, when you play for a team, you just want to get the job done.
Yeah.
Because you've got teammates relying on you and you don't want to let them down. The worst feeling ever is not playing your best during a team event. And then, I'll feel bad because I let my teammates down.
Is that a different feeling when you play like a men's doubles? Is that also like
you
you're
mean
a
when I
pairing
play,
of two?
You mean when I play individuals?
Yeah.
I think with individuals, I still feel the same. I'll feel bad towards my partner if I don't play my best and I don't give my best. And I think when you enter a tournament, I think things are at stake. You know, whether you're expected to win or not, I don't have that pressure on me, but I just have that pressure that I want to do well. I want to do well for myself. I want to play my best. You know, I don't want to be affected by anything, but I just want to do the best for my team, my partner. Team as in, if we enter individual events, then it's for my partner and I. And if we play in a team event, then of course it's for the team.
Okay.
I got a question. If we were to exchange our position right now,
Yeah.
if you have a teammate who's not doing well,
Yeah.
so what would you have done to make sure that
To like encourage them?
to comfort, encourage, or just get the job done?
I think, it could happen to anyone. You know, some days we don't play well. It could happen to me, it could happen to my teammate, or you don't know what they're going through because, you know, obviously we don't know much about their personal lives. But when we play competitions, we play together and all. But let's say my teammate is not doing well and I'll try to encourage my team. But of course, when you guys see me play, you guys think that I'm scolding my partner and all.
Is that true? Is that true?
It looks like that, but
I get
let's
that.
talk about the reality.
You're gonna clear the
Yeah, I get that a lot.
Let's clear the air.
Yeah, I get that a lot, you know. But then again, I honestly, I'm not scolding them. But I think you can ask my partners.
I think they understand the intensity that you bring.
Yeah, some people will say that, oh, I'm too intense, you know, that kind of stuff. But then again, I don't want to be this. I don't want to be that intense as well, you know. I just want to be chilled sometimes. But then again,
But chill doesn't win games.
it's very hard to win games when you're chilled. Because sometimes, like, you know, when you are, let's say you play a 15-point rally, and then you are maybe 8-2 up, you know, a few mistakes, then you are down, and then 8-all, that kind of stuff, and then you get tight. And then by the time you try adjusting stuff, changing stuff, and then you're down, and then you lose the game. But so I think with my partners and all, we just try to remind ourselves that, you know, when we're up, don't let the brakes off, you know.
Yeah.
Just go in, get the job done, and then, you know, we're done with it.
Keep the pressure on.
Yeah.
That's the start. Okay. In this next segment, we want to talk about expectations as a semi-pro player. So when you reach that point where brands came up to you and said, hey, we'd like you to come on board.
Yeah.
What were you feeling in that moment?
Personally, I felt honored. Like, these brands will actually approach me and all. Like, there were a few brands, like paddle brands and all, like apparels and all. I mean, it's a good, like, recognition.
Yeah, for all that effort.
For the effort and, you know, the time spent and all, you know. Yeah, I just feel grateful that I can still be doing this at 41.
At 41.
Yeah.
And a later topic, we're going to dive deep into about performing at 41.
Yeah.
Let's say we put a line in the sand where from a regular player to a semi-pro player, did your mindset or your methods change?
I think I think when I started playing like higher competitions, tougher competitions, I gradually I changed my game as well. I tried different things, and, you know, like whatever I tried during my first few months in pickleball, I don't use that. I don't play like that anymore. I try to play what I feel that is right, you know, what I feel that suits my game. Yeah.
Okay.
At this point in time.
Do you review your own footage?
Yeah.
And
Once in a while, I'll view my footages and all. Like, sometimes when I have a really bad game, or sometimes I play really well, I'll just look at my games and all. Yeah, just to recap, you know, certain things that
What could you have done differently?
my positioning, you know, that kind of stuff. Like, and then discuss it with my partners and all. Yeah.
Do you have a different mindset going into smaller tournaments or big tournaments, or do you bring the same mindset?
I think at this point, as opposed to previously, where I think when pickleball started in Malaysia, you had one tournament a month, every month. Like, I think the ESM, they had a tournament each month, and then now you have
to pick and choose.
Now you have tournaments every weekends, but not only that, you have a few tournaments at the same time as well, you know, like whether it's local or whether it's overseas. So how do I choose the tournaments?
Yeah, how do you choose your tournaments?
I think I'll be more selective because of my age as well, and then you know, course, yeah. So that's why I try to be more selective, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the kind of tournament that you would shy away from? What are considerations when choosing the tournament you want to join?
I think now, after joining so many competitions, I think I would consider the organizers as well.
I think the early stages, correct. There, we were staffed for competition tournaments, and now that we can actually be pickier about the tournaments, we can see which tournaments are less greedy about making money. I think maybe they have a track record about running it better. That definitely has better response, right? With
Yeah, correct. I
experienced
mean,
players.
now because you have options as players, right? For me personally, I would look at the organizers and then you know whether they provide a comfortable venue for the players, everything. Because then again, I mean, if the venue is not comfortable, you know, there's no place to wait. For me, it's one of my top priorities and my considerations before joining a competition these days.
Perhaps for some others, they just look at what's the prize money. I'm going to join.
Would prize money be
A pulling
deciding
factor
factor?
for you, or do you think at your age you look at it more from a comfort?
We have got these
Level.
very interesting discussions with G. Would you rather want a tournament that put a less prize money, but they improve generally overall experience better?
Pay the
better
officials better,
officials and all this, and then
a better quality experience, but at the expense of a lower prize money.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that actually.
do you think that the general market also, and when you have hang out with quite a lot of players, and then
I think as players, it's not all about the prize money because if you think about it, there's only one champion. But I think the overall experience is very important for us players. You know, like getting there. I think winning something, it's just the tip of the iceberg. You know, but I mean, for me personally, I don't speak for the rest. But then again, I feel it's how comfortable I am in a tournament. Like organizers, do they try their best? Some of them, you know, some of them, of course, like maybe it's their first time organizing tournaments, but then again, they will go down and they'll ask players like for their feedbacks and they'll try to improve. And then you can tell like the next tournament they organize, they actually
Putting in the effort to improve.
Yeah, I think when you hear players out, I think that's very important for organizers.
I like that 100%.
Definitely.
So prize money is not the main priority for me.
Okay. One more question before we end this segment. What's something people don't see about the semi-pro grind? Like what happens behind the scenes?
I think it's basically the hours that we train because, of course, because things like that are not visible to the public. Maybe I think depends on the tournaments I have. If play every weekend, then I'll try to rest. Like maybe like let's say I just finished the tournament on Sunday. Maybe Monday, Tuesday I'll take off. And then I won't, because Monday, Tuesday I need to go for my maintenance, physio and all that stuff. And then by the time I recover, it'll be maybe Wednesday, Thursday. Friday, maybe, you know, it depends. If I don't have tournaments the next weekend, then maybe I'll train 3 days, you know, 2-3 days. But if I have a tournament next weekend, I'll just try to train maybe 1.5. I need to understand, I need to learn how to rest, give my body enough rest before I play the next tournament. Yeah. That is part of the, I think, recovery for myself as well.
Yeah, we'll touch on that more in the next segment. For now, we're going to take a break. Thanks, Jason.
Thank you.
Okay. In this segment, we want to speak about life as a 41-year-old semi-pro player, about body upkeep and recovery. You are playing how many tournaments in a month on average?
2 to 3.
2 to 3, okay. I thought you were going to hear for 4 months. Has there been months that you play 4?
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Tough, huh?
not advisable.
Not advisable. Tell us behind the scenes, what takes into body maintenance before and after a hectic weekend where you're playing multiple categories?
Yeah, so after every competition, I go for my physio. Just to do my body maintenance, just to prepare my body for the next competition and to expedite my recovery. Yeah.
So physio. Is there anything else in like rest, nutrition? Are you taking supplements?
Yeah, I take quite a lot of supplements. Yeah, so just to help preserve my joints, my knees, because I've got knee issue.
Okay, and then what are you doing to help with knee preservation?
One of the things I do, I think, physio. Next thing I do is I'm quite choosy on the courts that I play on. Some courts are a bit tougher on my knees. Like instantly, I'll feel the impact when I run. So yeah, it depends. It depends, but not actually depends, but I can tell if
Okay.
the.
Could you tell us which courts are approved by Jason? Let's say your top 3 that you feel good about the courts.
I think generally, right, if they've layered the courts enough, like maybe 4, 5, 6 layers, I think that is a real cushion on my knees. Yeah. Because we do run a lot on court. Yeah.
That's a lot, yeah.
Yeah. Even though the court is a lot smaller, but it makes a lot of difference. Generally, the Mape courts are fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's courts of choice for you.
Yeah.
What about, is there any diet that you kind of maintain, or?
I try not to eat too oily stuff, like, then again, like, I just try to watch what I eat sometimes, like not too much as well. I try not to get too heavy.
Is there a reward meal? Like say you won and it's like, oh man, I just want to have ice cream, or a cheat meal.
Cheat meals and all, I just have it every now and then, Then again, I just watch what I eat maybe the next day and all, because sometimes when we play tournaments, right, we don't eat the whole day. Like for me generally,
Do you forget to eat?
No, I just can't eat because I'm playing, because of the schedule as well. Like you like, unless I know the schedule, then maybe I'll eat something or I'll eat fruits and all. But generally when I'm playing, I don't like to eat food unless I've got really long breaks or unless I'm really hungry.
And do you do any strength training?
Yeah, I go to the gym maybe like 2-3 times a week.
What do you focus on?
Focus on my legs, my shoulders, a bit here and there. Yeah, just for maintenance.
So everyone speaks about stretching. Do you think it's important
Yeah.
before or after? And how disciplined are you at doing it?
It's very important. I do feel it when I stretch and when I don't stretch. I try to do my warm downs after my games, but then sometimes I forget as well, But before playing, I always stretch. Yeah, because I need to stretch my back and all, because if I don't, I need to like lengthen my spine, everything. So I feel more limber, I feel more comfortable. Otherwise, I feel very uptight. I pull my back once or twice, like
From pickleball?
yeah, from pickleball, like reaching for a low ball because I didn't stretch my back properly. Yeah.
How long did it affect the rest of your game? Or would you only feel it the next day?
Yeah, because after that, I couldn't walk properly, and then I couldn't bend down, and then I needed to realign my back, and then I was out for maybe 2-3 days. So for me, like my back, I really need to stretch it properly before I play my games. Whether it's a competition or whether it's a social game, I do my pre-game stretch.
Yeah. Wow, there's so much like thought and caution that goes into performing and playing at this age. You've joined so many tournaments.
Yeah.
So just want to compare from the first tournament you joined to the recent ones.
Yeah.
How do you feel the tournament organizations have evolved?
If you start from last year, where most of us started playing pickleball tournaments, and until today, this day, definitely we've come a long way, But you've got venues are a lot more comfortable. Some are air conditioned. Toilets are a lot better. Prizes are a lot better. Organizers are a lot better, more professional. I think you've got. I think certain tournaments you've got a few linesmen, everything like that. As compared to previous. The first few competitions where we have last year. Then again, where are we right now? I think we still have a lot more to improve. I think everybody talks about the receiver's call.
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest issue in pickleball right now.
How do you suggest that gets fixed? To give context, receiver's call is in a game, it's the opponents that it's their call to decide if it's in or out. Even though you disagree, it's still their call.
You just gotta swallow it in, man.
Yeah. And when it's a very
Very tight.
crucial point or
Yeah.
a match point, it really gets your blood boiling because you feel you've been wronged. But unfortunately, it's their call.
Correct. I think as players, I think we have a certain respect for each other, and I think if players do like if I mean, of course there are players that are known for cheating as well, and we know of these players. I think we try to preempt it by requesting for line judges, everything like that, you know. But then again, like bigger tournaments can definitely spend a bit more on technologies like that, you know. So because like for us, we train hard, things get tight during the matches, and to actually accept a receiver's like your opponent's call, which you know is wrong, it's really hard to swallow. You
Yeah.
know, like, and then you get pissed with things. I mean, then
And it throws you off your game.
yeah, it throws you off the game, and then after that, you know, I mean, then you just feel like, you know, there's no point playing or no point training sometimes, you know, if things are down to stuff like that, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you said, there are some people who are known to have questionable calls. But on the flip side of it is actually how the ball bounces, at the angle you look at it, it does look different to some people as well. So some line calls, in their honest opinion, they thought it was out. But from your view, it looked like it was in, for example. So it's unfortunate.
It's very subjective. I'll say it's very subjective, very unfortunate, and sometimes questionable. But then again, you know, that's why I feel like maybe at a certain level, you know, I hope organizers can spend a bit more on technologies. Like
Yeah, to take that guesswork out of it, right?
Correct. Because like, you know, if you put a referee next to the net, you know, like one referee, it's very hard for him to actually look at the whole court. I mean, okay, let's say, but if you use tennis, the umpire sits on a higher chair. So unless maybe they could provide a higher chair and all, then, you know, maybe the referees can have a clearer look. But then again, they are assisted by line judges as well. So then, you know, it all depends on technologies as well. Yeah.
Involvement of
Yeah, you got the Hawkeye and all for tennis and all. Maybe, you know, one day we'll have it for pickleball in Malaysia. Yeah.
I think all tournament players are united in that thought. They want a solution to this receiver's call.
anything else that you see, the involvement that is good in tournaments?
If you talk about participation from players, I think because of the prize money offered in the tournaments in Malaysia right now, it has gradually increased. I mean, we now attract a lot of foreign players.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, yeah.
Do you see the rise in prize money positive or a negative or maybe a double-edged sword?
Yes and no, right? I mean, when you increase prize money, you will attract foreign players. It's a good thing. But then again, I hope when organizers increase prize money, they actually improve the facilities and the tournament environment for players as well. But then again, it's a good thing. You see a lot of foreign players coming to Malaysia right now, and we don't have to travel far to play against these foreign players, the foreign pros and all. I mean, a lot of them are full-time pros right now. So it's actually nice for them to come to Malaysia. I mean, for us, it's just a drive away, you know, to get to play them. So I think it's very encouraging. It's very nice of tournament organizers to actually increase prize money. I mean, of course, they know that they'll attract foreign players. So I think it's a step forward. But then again, maybe try to look at the facilities, the environment as well for the players.
Ecosystem of
Correct.
running a tournament.
Correct, for everyone, you know. But you see, I give you an example. If the prize money is good, but then again, the facilities,
Substandard.
yeah. So
Everyone will leave with a negative experience.
the foreign players will not come back as well.
Exactly.
So
So that's something we don't look into, is that if you don't put on a good tournament for these foreign players, they just go back and think, I'm not coming back to Malaysia. They don't know how to run things.
Because there are a lot of options as well, not only in Malaysia, you've got other countries as well. So when people have options, they will look at stuff like that.
What's the appeal to Malaysian players to go up against the foreign pros?
I think when we go up against foreign pros, I think the good thing is that we have the experience. I mean, we get the experience playing with them, how they play the ball, how they strike the ball, how they actually play pickleball, you know, because what you see on TV and what you see live is actually two different things. And for me, I've been very fortunate to play against foreign players and also to play in the same team as foreign players. Yeah.
Learn from playing foreign players
In the same
we
team.
can.
I guess that's a different experience because they're a bit more open to sharing some knowledge with you.
Yeah, correct. So basically you learn their mindset, you learn how they train, you learn what they actually do, how often they train, how do they play certain points, everything like that. So I think if you dive deep into their game, then you realize that then you can correct your game as well. Try to emulate their game, then try to elevate your game based on their level as well.
Could you share one small tip that would benefit our fans who might be amateur tournament players, but
Or
a little tip?
Or maybe how do we train to be like Jason Tay? What do we
He's shaking his head because it's like, you don't want to be me, man.
Maybe
It's tough
just
work.
say, like for example, for me, from 2.83
Yeah.
down.
To break the plateau.
I'm still nowhere, man. But what I notice is a lot of lower tier players, they just do the drive game a lot. They like the soft game. I think that's the main difference between the lower tiers and the higher tier players. Yeah, so I think that's the difference. So, but then again, it's a gradual learning process for all these players as well. We started at their level as well, and then we had to learn the ropes and
And strategies.
yeah,
with
get to
different
where
levels.
we are today. But then again, the road is really long.
What advice would you give to yourself, let's say 3 years ago?
3 years ago, probably maintain my body better. I do get a lot of aches. I do get a lot of injuries these days. Yeah, so I just hope I can play as long as I can. I see a lot of players. I'm 41, and not every competition is kind to
your
people my
body.
age. So we some tournaments you have the 19s, some you have the 35s, but then again most tournaments I think they still have only open categories. So to play against people half my age, or a lot younger, it's actually quite taxing on the body because not only they move fast, they hit hard as well. So things like that lah. I wish I had maintained my body better. But then again, eyesight and reaction. I don't know.
So do you sometimes wish you were 21 again?
I do. I do wish I could fly sometimes.
All right, on that note, we're going to take a break. And when we come back, we're going to talk about playing doubles. In this segment, we're going to speak about your doubles experience. Could you tell us why you focus more on doubles as opposed to singles?
I think the main issue is because I've got knee issues and I can't play much singles because too much running around.
Even if without your knee, I think people like our age, I think also doubles will play better. We can play better in doubles than singles.
Singles I feel is extremely taxing on the body and it's very speed focused to keep an edge.
I think singles is a lot more like what Buddy said, is a lot more taxing on the body, right? I think that's the main thing. I think that on your knees, on your joints. I think it's a test of fitness for for singles, but
To outlast the other.
yeah, outlast the other. And then with doubles, I think it's more technical, right? Like you've got points, you've got a lot more different types of points as opposed to singles. You just try to outrun the other party. But then again, singles players, they may not agree with me. But so I just reserve this for myself. And this is my own opinion.
Okay.
Yeah, my own personal.
So in your experience, what truly makes a doubles pairing click?
It's basically chemistry, how you play together on court and all, certain movements. Of course, movements, you can work together as a pair when you play more as a pair. But I think when you play with each other, then you're quite comfortable, covering each other, sometimes you're out of position and you know where your partner is going to, which balls your partner will take and which balls your partner will expect you to take, that kind of stuff. But of course, it's a lot on communication, but the balls are too fast sometimes. So it's basically more on instinct.
Almost like instinct, right?
Yeah.
So communication is key.
It's the main thing for
Would you say it's a lot of the work done off the court and the understanding between partners that in that instant where there's no time to communicate, it's just muscle memory that has been built up?
When you play together long enough, then I think you have a better understanding of each other's movement. Like your partner knows your weaknesses. They'll try to cover you, and your partner's weaknesses or strengths, and certain balls. You know that if it's my partner's strength, then I will let my partner take the ball. That kind of stuff.
I think to a lot of our fans who know you, you seem like really intense on the court. And sometimes in games things don't go your way. It looks like you're scolding your partner. But could you tell us a bit like what's going on in those moments?
I think when it's really intense, I scold myself sometimes. I get pissed at myself, but sometimes I'm not scolding my partner. I just want to set the.
Are you like speaking to yourself?
Yeah.
Like
Sometimes
you speak out
just,
loud?
Yeah, I just talk to myself. Sometimes I think there was one tournament, I was cursing, everything like that. And then the other tournament, I kicked the plastic fence, and then it flew up. That kind of stuff. So my partners, they have to tell me to cool down, everything like that. That kind of stuff. Sometimes I just can't control myself because I just get too intense, and I'm pissed at myself, but certainly not at my partners.
Very interesting because from far, I look at Jason now. I got to know Jason a little bit. He's such a soft-spoken person.
He's a teddy bear.
When he's on court,
But it's a grizzly bear on court. Grizzly bear, but actually a teddy bear. Is there any difference in mentality when you're going into a mixed doubles match versus a men's doubles match? Or is it really depends on your partner?
No, I think for myself, the mentality is still the same. I just want to play my best, right? Whether it's for the mix or whether it's for the men's, I just want to play my best and, help the team win.
To our fans who are entering new partnerships for doubles, is there any advice you have for them?
is it also good to get a person like
Would you also say like, I don't think you should partner your wife because if you lose, I think back home is going to be
No, but then
awkward.
again, I mean, I use this analogy, right? So if, certain businesses, the husband and wife can work together, right? I think that kind of relationship, those kind of pairs, I think the chances of them making a good pair in pickleball, I think is definitely higher. There's no right or wrong. It's basically how comfortable you are, with your partner, that kind of stuff. Like some people, they try to avoid. Some people, they know they can play better with their life partners. So I think it's very subjective. So don't quote me, man. Yeah. But then again, it all boils down to chemistry, I feel.
On the chemistry, okay.
Yeah.
And how much is it natural chemistry versus just putting in the hours to train together?
Equally important. Chemistry, when I say chemistry, it's chemistry on court, how you play with each other, and also, if both of you can actually spend time, training and all, that would be good.
We're going to go with the rapid fire rounds. So you don't need to think too hard. You just answer the first thing that comes in your mind. Okay? Favorite tournament venue?
Oh my God. I just got a tournament, man.
Okay, he doesn't want to talk about tournaments. Never mind, next one. It's okay. Paddle you're using right now.
I've signed with Cypic, so I'm using Cypic now.
What is that model called?
Triton. Yeah.
Triton? Okay. One warm-up drill you never skip.
Warm-up drill. Does stretching my back consider a warm-up?
Yeah, that counts.
Yeah.
Number one player you'd like to partner? Anyone in the world?
Tough, man. You are.
He chose me over Ben Johns. Just saying.
I'm more down to earth.
One player that you want to play against?
I want to play Ben Johns.
Johns? Okay. Well, I'll partner you and then we'll go up against Ben Johns,
Why
his
not?
brother. Why not?
Please.
Pre-match ritual or snack?
I go to the toilet a lot.
Is that like just from nerves?
No, it's something I do since young. I don't know why, but before every game, I just need to go to the toilet.
Just feel better lah.
Yeah,
Feel lighter.
Yeah, I don't know, man. All my partners know this. Before they call, they're gonna call my name and then they know where I am.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Why is your nickname Akiyama?
So when I started playing pickleball more seriously, I think one of my friends, she said, why don't you set up a pickleball account? And I didn't want to put those PB stuff and, pickleball handles and all. It's just subjective. So that time, I think there was a show, 100 or something like.
Yeah, Physical 100.
Yeah, Physical 100.
Flex.
And then my gym fellas, they're all saying I look like Akiyama. There's one Japanese guy called Akiyama.
Yeah,
So-
it's like an MMA fighter.
yeah. So I thought and also a lot of people say I look Japanese, so I thought I use that alter ego lah, you know. But I changed his spelling a bit. I added two A's in front. Correct. Whenever I play, people actually ask, like especially when I play overseas. Leander just asked me whether I was Japanese just now.
Yeah, you should. I think you should lean into that law. So they
I
don't know
try
what
to
to
look
expect.
like maybe I have a Yakuza tattoo.
Next one. And advice for someone who wants to pick up pickleball at 30 plus and dreams of going pro.
I'm not pro yet, man.
Okay.
Maybe when I turn pro lah.
Okay,
Maybe.
when you go pro. Okay. So if for those who want to play more pickleball and maybe they're beginners but they're 30 plus, what advice for them getting into the game?
I think it all depends whether, you know, like when you say getting into the game, is it for social play or is it for competitive play?
Yeah.
I mean,
Let's say for social play.
social play, maybe watch a lot of YouTube games or watch a lot of live games and then you see what people around your standard do. Yeah. And then try to
Do you think they should get coaching early on or later on?
early on, definitely, because you need to set the basics right.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're just locking in bad habits, right?
Yeah, then, you know, it may be too late and then you may need more hours of coaching to correct those mistakes. Yeah.
All right. So, Jason, thank you so much for your time today. We're wishing you all the best and more tournaments playing into your later years. Maybe you'll still be playing at 70 plus.
That's a bit far-fetched. Let's start with 50 first.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Let's take it one decade at a time.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Awesome. Okay, we do one picture and we're done, bro.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, my dinner.
Sorry.
No problem at all. Thank you for making the time, man.